guys, hope you can hear me. I remember to plug in my microphone. I just wanted to sit down and talk about like what's going on here in studio and in Las Cruces and with family and everything. We're getting settled in pretty well. We're looking at some plots of land to build on, and there's a lot of really cool places. Let's see, what do I want to talk about first? Well, yesterday I cleared out my studio here of things like art supplies I wasn't using, things I had duplicates of, supplies like crafting kind of supplies that I wasn't using or that I used for one project and then I had leftover stuff. Lots of stuff like that. A couple canvases I don't use, things like that. And a bunch of brushes. And I packed all of them up and I said to Dave, my husband, I said, I'm going to sell them. And with the money, I'm going to buy newer art supplies, things that I have my eye on and like in my wish list and stuff like that. And he said, I want you to donate that stuff instead of sell it and go ahead and buy the new art supplies, which I thought was amazing. He's so awesome. So today I found a place to donate to a school here. It's called Challenger School and they have a fine art section of that school. So Tyler and I dropped, my son Tyler and I dropped that off today, and it was about 5 moving boxes full of stuff, and that felt really good to be able to help other people have some supplies they wouldn't normally have. So that was really cool. And now I have a little bit more open space here in the studio, which is nice, and I don't have, supplies that I'm not using that aren't, are just taking up space. So the other thing that's going on in the studio right now is I am taking pictures, writing descriptions, taking measurements, and things like that of products that are going to be artwork and stuff that's going to be sold on my website and on the TikTok shop. So there are some prints and stuff already available on the TikTok shop. My website is not live yet, but it will be artbypamelastrobar.com. So I will let everybody know when that is live, but there will be a section to be able to shop on there as well, but there will also be a gallery and upcoming events and stuff like that on there as well. I'm looking to get in a booth at the First Fridays event here. It's like an arts kind of art hop kind of thing, which is really, really awesome. So I've got messages into them to find out what I need to do to be a part of that. So that may be happening soon. The beginning of October, I'm going to be teaching a class at the Frame and Art Center. Brenda there has been such a good friend to me to help me get my name out and get my work out into the community. Like, she has been like immediate ride or die. It's amazing. So we were discussing the other day. I went there because they have a featured artist right now who is working on, she's doing watercolor on Yupo paper, which is like a plastic paper, and it's really amazing work. So her artwork is there now, and I wanted to go to her opening and then talk to the owner, Brenda, there about these classes I'm going to be doing upcoming. So in the beginning of October, let me see what day. I'm so excited. So Saturday, October 7th, I'm going to be doing a class there in person of starting, like beginning a watercolor sketchbook practice. I find in classes a lot of people put a lot of pressure on themselves to do a really good job on this one painting because this is the only class you're taking. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm doing this one painting and I gotta make it perfect. And so I find people really focusing and really being hard on themselves and being paralyzed by indecision because of that, and not just creating from, you know, a flowy kind of place. So I thought if I did a class where they each get a sketchbook, their paints, their paintbrushes, they have their kit set to go, and we start messing up pages to begin with, just to get that blank paper out of the way, by learning, swatching our colors, learning our brush strokes, learning washes, and properties of the paper, properties of the paint, all of that. Then you're already using several pages of your sketchbook. It's started, and it's not just sitting there blank because you're afraid to put something on it. So that is going to be the class on October 7th, and I'm so excited about that because I feel like there'll be a good flow to it. Plus, because it's at the beginning of October, we thought that doing a kind of spooky theme, a cute spooky theme, would be cool. So the line art painting that we're going to be doing for that class in our sketchbook is going to be this. So a little spooky cupcake and coffee, and it's got a transfer of a skull and crossbones here. So I have several different transfers people can use to put on their coffee cup. Excuse me, to choose from, but this will be what we're creating in the sketchbook after we learn our strokes and our washes and our line work and all of that. So that's what that class is going to be on that Saturday, and I'm so excited. I hope a lot of people sign up for it. Then November 18th, which is also a Saturday, I'm going to be teaching an acrylic class on painting roses. I have that here. So that is these roses on canvas. So it's this very kind of flowy, layered kind of look that I want to teach. That it feels like an oil, but it's acrylic. So I'm going to be teaching that, and then the people in that class can choose to sign up to come back on a second day to do gold leafing. So we'll see if that continues to a second day. Then we'll do the gold leafing behind the roses, but the first class will be for the roses themselves. So that'll be that. I think that'll be a really good time. And so what else is going on? I'm considering, while I'm launching the website and everything else, I'm considering launching classes online for those same classes that I'll be teaching in person. I'm in the process of deciding whether it'll be something you just, pay for the class and you get it online and work at your own speed, or if it'll be a Zoom class that's live. I think I'm going to do the first option, but we'll see. Let me see what I can do here. But I will obviously be posting about that as it happens. Also in October, around the 20th or so, my husband and I are going to Frankfurt, Germany. I'm very excited about that. He has been asked to give a talk there for work, and I'm following along with him so I can do some urban sketching in the city. There's a cathedral there that's beautiful, old architecture, things like that, that I'm very interested in, plus, art stores and museums that have incredibly old and beautiful artwork, so I want to go to the museums as well. So we'll be doing that. And what else is going on? Also, look, I had to make a list of everything because there's so much. Those of you who know my son Tyler, who is right now living with us here in this house, and will be getting an apartment here in Las Cruces also. He is kind of with my backup also, doing, they're called precious pecans, and what they are these really wonderful cinnamon sugared pecans. This is a 4th generation recipe, and they have always just been like part of his family, from his great-grandmother to his grandmother to his father to him. So we thought we would start that back up, and this is, Tyler's making them, and we're sending them out. They'll be sold in 8-ounce packages, and it is $16.99 a package, including shipping in the United States. What else? New Mexico is like the leader in pecan production. Like, they grow more pecans here than anywhere else, so we can get incredible quality pecans. We source these from a company called New Mexico Pecans, and they're enormous, and they're fresh, and they're wonderful. So we're using like the best ingredients for the recipe, and it is a secret recipe. But he's really like going gangbusters, doing a great job with that. So if you're interested, especially through the holidays, it's make great gifts. So this is a 2-ounce package, but they will actually be 8-ounce packages that we're selling. For holidays, like holiday parties, or gifts. Like one of my friends is ordering them for gifts for her neighbors for the holidays, which is great. They are labeled, contains nuts and, eggs for anybody with allergens. Like, it's, just so they know that the ingredients are on here. There's a use by date and everything, so they're as fresh as they can be. And yeah, so those are precious pecans. They've always been called precious pecans. His grandmother Nancy sold them at Nancy's Fancies in Oakwood and Nancy's Porches in Oakwood years ago when he was a baby. And we just decided to bring it back to life. So yeah, so he's doing that. And if you could support him, that would be amazing. It's not easy for somebody in his position. He's visually impaired, and he's also on the spectrum. Like, he's got a double whammy that makes it difficult for him to do a lot of normal jobs. You know what I mean? This is something that he's actually really great at. So I really want to support him as much as possible in that. And I think that is everything that I wanted to catch you guys up on. If you have any questions, just let me know. If you guys don't mind going down and clicking subscribe or clicking the like button, that's really helpful for us, for me. And also go check out the TikTok shop. Follow on TikTok, that would be awesome. And yeah, that's everything. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.